Many of you have joined us for a long journey home over the past 5 years. You've watched us unveil murals and traveled to home places where we've listened to music and stories. We've made history by sharing our past, our legacy. This year is definitely history in the making, a year that a virus has changed our community, our country, and even the whole world. This year we're making it possible for everyone near and far to join together and connect with us with our art and with our music. For the first time, folks in our community, across the nation, and across the whole world can join together for our long journey home.
I'm Evelyn Cook and delighted to welcome you to the 6th Mural Unveiling. The committee has been so appreciative of your always your support of us that we decided, since you can't come to the unveiling, we are bringing it home to you. And we could do none of this without the support of our sponsors. They have been wonderful. And so, with a big thank you to the sponsors, to the artists, to the musicians, to the helpers, and to the well-wishers, we invite you to come along with us and enjoy a day in the life of a song. And now it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Stephen Long, who will be your narrator. And before I turn this over to him, I want to tell you that you should, by all means, get the liner notes and read all of them, and read Stephen Long's article. It is marvelous. And I want to thank Celia Pennington for the marvelous job she does every year on our liner notes. And please make a part of your long journey home this year to buying the liner notes. They only cost $5. And so now, with no further ado, I will introduce Stephen Long, who is a wonderful part of our Long Journey Home Committee.
Thank you, Evelyn, and I would like to add my welcome to each of you wherever you are. We hope you enjoyed last night's film, and we hope you will enjoy each of today's events as well. We are sorry we couldn't be with you in person, but when life gives us lemons, we make good old-fashioned lemonade. So we have worked hard to bring our community together virtually to enjoy our musical heritage. This year of 2020, we celebrate a day in the life of a song. What does that mean, a day in the life of a song? Simply this: the song is with us always. It is timeless and interwoven into our lives, just as surely as the rivers and streams are interwoven into the hills and valleys of this place we call home. The song is with us to celebrate those precious moments when we rock our baby off to a peaceful sleep, when we lift our voices in praise on a Sunday morning, when we stand and sing our national anthem or God Bless America at a football game or other community gathering, when we listen together with our special someone to the song that brought us together sometimes many years ago. The song is also with us in times of great burden. Hard days on the farm, in the office, or in the factory, hard decisions to be made, attempts to relax when our minds just keep spinning. The song is with us in times of grief at the loss of a loved one or some other unthinkable tragedy. Music soothes the troubled spirit. And now the moment we have all been waiting for, the unveiling of the 2020 mural created by our 3 artists, Christy Dunn, Temple Reese, and Lewis Chapman. Let's see how our artists interpreted a day in the life of a song. Let the unveiling happen. Absolutely beautiful, and what a great addition to Heritage Square. Thank you, Christy, Temple, and Lewis, for an incredibly wonderful mural. Let's look at the panels one at a time. First, we see a mother at her old wood-burning cook stove. She hums a favorite song as she picks up the rhythm of her spoon stirring gravy and scrambling eggs for the day's breakfast.
I'm gonna leave here Monday morning.
Next, we see a lassie-making day in full swing as we imagine the rhythm of the old horse plodding around the cane. And we imagine what is to follow, the steady stirring back and forth as the juice slowly thickens into a winter's supply of larpin' good molasses, or lassies. Clearing a wilderness and building a community took hours and hours of chopping the trees from the mountains of Appalachia. All over the mountain valleys could be heard the steady rhythm of crosscut saws as they provided lumber for our homes, barns, and country stores. I went up on the mountainside to get me a sack of sand. Raccoon said his dog's on me and the possum slacked his hand. Whoa, boy! Whoa, mule, I say, keep your seat, Miss Liza Jane, that dude's gonna run away. I was not married, talking gal, I'll tell you the reason why. Her neck's so long and stringy, Lord, I'm afraid she'd never die. Whoa, boy! Whoa, mule, I say, keep your seat, Miss Liza Jane, that dude's gonna run away. I stole a kiss just the other night, thought I knew it was sneaking. I missed her mouth and I hit her nose and that daggone thing was leaking. Oh boy! Whoa, mule, I say, keep your seat, Miss Liza Jane, that mule's gonna run away. Johnson had an old gray mule and his name was Simon Slick. Hitched him to the wagon tongue and how that mule would kick. Whoa, boy! Whoa, mule, I say, keep your seat, Miss Liza Jane, that mule's gonna run away. The reward for hard days on the farm came on Saturday night. Family members gathered round the newfangled invention called a radio, waiting for that special moment in the Grand Ole Opry from Nashville, Tennessee, when Roy Acuff's voice would ring out over the airwaves with the songs that made him famous, The Great Speckled Bird and the Wabash Cannonball. I said to that undertaker, please drive slow. For this lady you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. With a circle being broken by my Lord, by and by. There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. lonesome, miss my mother, she was gone. All my brothers, sisters crying, what a home so sad and lone. There's a circle being broken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Thank you for joining us from your homes for the unveiling of this wonderful mural. It will brighten up Heritage Square for years to come. We thank Quality Furniture for allowing us to put this special work of art on their building. Now on to the other activities for the day. We have 3 filmed on-site treats for you. The G.B. Grayson virtual site at 12 noon, sawmilling and lassie making at 12:30, and My Home is in the Mountains at 12:45. These will be followed by the Mural Mile Tour at 1 p.m. and a talk by author Sharon McCrum beginning at 1:20. We hope you enjoy each part of this year's Long Journey Home and know that we prepared it all for your safe enjoyment. We hope to see you in person next Labor Day weekend.
Hi, I'm Christy Dunn, Director of Johnson County Center for the Arts. I'd like to thank every person who has tuned in to share our community's celebration of heritage, arts, and music. I worked with Temple Reese and Lewis Chapman to create A Day in the Life of a Song. There weren't any tears that I know of, but there was plenty of blood and sweat. Temple even ended up with a blister from painting. I don't know how she managed to do that, but she did. Temple's responsible for all the mountains and beautiful sky in our painting. I painted most of the figures, and then Lewis Chapman is responsible for all the perspective work and a lot of the layouts and design work. They were a dream team. If you haven't walked the downtown Mural Mile yet, I'd like to invite you to pick up a map from the front porch of the Arts Center. It'll guide you through the downtown Mural Mile where you can learn about Johnson County's musical heritage. The 3 musicians featured in this year's mural are Clarence Tom Ashley, Clint Howard, and this little guy over here with the fiddle is my grandpa, Fred Price. So that makes this project particularly near and dear for me. We'd like to thank the Smithsonian Center for Folklife and Cultural Heritage for providing the reference picture for our 3 musicians. A Day in the Life of a Song is our largest mural yet at about 60 feet. The project was funded through a creative placemaking grant from Tennessee Arts Commission. Creative placemaking projects are funded by revenues from arts specialty license plates. So that's a great way to show your support for the arts community. Over the past 7 years, East Tennessee Foundation, Johnson County Community Foundation, and Tennessee Arts Commission, along with several local businesses and many of the individuals who are tuned in today, have helped make Johnson County's musical heritage murals a reality. You've helped us tell our community's collective story through the arts, and for that we are forever grateful. I hope you enjoy the rest of today's virtual events. They'll stay up on our website for some time if you want to share with friends and family. I'd like to invite you to a virtual reception via Zoom at 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing several giveaways, so I hope you can make it. You'll find a link at longjourneyhome.net.
I went up on the mountainside to get me a sack of sand. Raccoon said his dog's on me and the possum slacked his hand. Whoa, boy! Whoa, mule, I say, keep your seat, Miss Liza Jane, that blues will run away. I was not married, talking gal, to tell you the reason why. like so